Hey, it's Patrick Garrity, security researcher here, and in this video I'm going to give a quick overview of how to use the VulnCheck APIs. In order to get started with using the VulnCheck APIs, once you have access, whether you're community or commercial, we have great public documentation at docs.vulncheck.com. On that page, we're going to click on API endpoints, and you're going to see that we have our APIs well documented with different endpoints that you can access. Some of the different endpoints include the index endpoint, which allows you to query an individual index of data. We have a backup endpoint, which allows you to pull all the data from a specific index. So you can pull that and process that locally. We have the ability to look up PERLs. We have the ability to look up CPEs. We have the ability to pull rules from initial access. You can look at different tags. You can query via PDNS or IP intelligence. We have an open API spec you can pull. And then you can do a search via our CPE search. Now that we've hopped into the different endpoints available via the API, I think it's good to provide some different examples. So I mentioned the ability to access different indices. We list all of our different indices here that customers have access to, and then we make aggregate indexes as well. So you can kind of search through and you can click on any of these and it's going to pop open in the console so you can explore the data a little bit more. On the commercial side, I thought it would be interesting to provide a specific use case. So if you, for instance, go to our exploit intelligence or vulnerability intelligence, click on vulnerability intelligence, you're going to find an example here. So this is an example of how to access our API via curl, Go, Python, or CLI. So really easy to start with from an example perspective, and then you can modify any of this information. But this is an example of pulling a backup from our VulnCheck NVD2, which is one of our most common commercial feeds to access vulnerability intelligence. Or you can, for instance, query an individual CVE via the index. So the index is, of course, going to have direct freshest data that you can access and query. So I put in the browser just an example where we're querying VulnCheck NVD2 for a specific CVE, and that's a CVE example, and then I get this JSON in return. Additionally, if I wanted to look at all the different indices available, I can go up a level to index. And here, what we're going to see is a list of all the different indexes that you have entitlements for. Another example I wanted to show is just an example of pulling backup. This is an API endpoint for exploits, and instead of index, I used backup here. And this is going to spit out a list of different URLs. These URLs are accessing the backups of the data of that index. You can pull all that data down and process it however you want. Common use case might be, for example, government might download this to ship to a SCIF. You might want to post-process data and have access to everything. That's very common in examples like security products or different automation use cases. The different URLs are for the different AWS regions and zones. So you can access what's closest to you. To give you an example, if I just pull this URL, I put it in my browser, and it's going to download now. Up here you see that full backup of data, and then I can extract that data, and it's going to be in the JSON format, so then I can process that backup. Now, going back to our documentation, I also wanted to show you an example of querying CPE. And you can see here in our documentation, we have CPE generation, and there's an example here on what it looks like if you were to query individual CPE. I provide the CPE string in here, and then it provides me a list of vulnerabilities associated with that CPE. Additionally, if we click on package manager support, we can do the same for PERLs. So here's a bunch of different examples of PERLs, and I'll click on this Golang one, and that's going to open up, and we're going to see a vulnerability associated with the PERL that we provided up above, and the detection as well as the fixed version that endpoint will provide back. So in quick summary, there's a host of different endpoints that you can access, right, really easily Very common, people are querying index for freshest, newest information and data. Many organizations will pull the full backup to do post-processing, to access all the information and data. And then you can also query individual Perl CPE and search CPE. And all of that then powers all the different tooling, the console, the CLI, the SDKs, really everything is API first. And that's an overview of the VulnCheck APIs.